Michael, you guys are obviously up double figures there with a few minutes left. What do you look at as, what went wrong down the stretch there?
We got outscored 15-2, so we didn't get stops, so we didn't score. So I got to watch the film and see what we could have done better down the stretch.
It seemed like throughout the game there were just kind of some sloppy defensive sequences. What's kind of the top priority that you want to clean up at that end from this game?
I'll have to watch the film.
What do you know about Jamal Murray at this point in terms of the concussion protocol?
He took a really bad hit. Obviously, they checked him out in the back. I haven't heard anything in terms of, what kind of status he's been given, I guess, whether he's in the concussion protocol or not. So I got to probably check in with that medical guys, check in on Jamal after this, but really no update. But I did see the video of it, and it was a pretty nasty hit.
And was that the collision with Aaron?
Yeah, it was. I don't know how they missed that. He was going to set a rip screen, and his defender, not malicious, it wasn't a dirty play, but pushed him, and there was just a lot of bodies moving at a high rate of speed. And I think he hit his head. I don't know if it was Julius or Aaron or who exactly was involved, but it definitely was a significant hit. So obviously we'll always prioritize his health and safety and make sure he's in a good place. If he's not able to play, obviously we'll hope to get him back as soon as possible, but I just don't want to speculate because I really don't know any more details with it.
Coach, only a little over 5 minutes of play from Hunter Tyson, but in a significant game in significant time. Your thoughts on how he performed in short time? But I thought he was pretty active.
Yeah, I agree. Obviously, only 5 minutes, 43 seconds, but he went out there, did his job. One thing you love about Hunter, he's going to be ready. He's going to compete. He's going to be physical. It was great to see him make that one shot. And I thought he had a couple of really good defensive possessions as well. So, that's how it starts. For a guy that's not playing, you throw him out there in the course of a game. And, you see, can he sink, can he swim? And I thought, to your point, I thought Hunter did a good job. And, we'll see, kind of what that grows into. But when Jamal went out, we just down a really important piece. So you're going to try to throw some different guys out there. And Hunter did a nice job.
You talked about loving the kind of late game execution the last couple of games. Obviously, what kind of wasn't there offensively for you guys this time? Was it kind of just feeling the absence of Jamal late in the game?
Again, I'll watch the film, Bennett, but we scored 2 points in the last 5 minutes. So we were able to execute and score down the stretch in Toronto and Brooklyn. And tonight, obviously, that wasn't the case, which is unfortunate. I thought our guys played extremely hard and gave ourselves a lead in the fourth quarter. And tip your cap to them. They stayed with it. Alexander Walker makes a big three. Anthony Edwards does what he does. And next thing you know, we're down. So, yeah, we got to clean up our execution. I think we had a couple of turnovers in there and a couple of opportunities that we just didn't finish.
What do you think is contributing to the confidence that Aaron Gordon is playing with right now?
Yeah, he's just playing very confidently. And he's under control, playing with poise. Obviously, he was 5 of 7 tonight from 3, 31 points, 11 boards. Aaron's been doing a hell of a job for us in so many different areas. And we're going to continue to need that, obviously, as we move forward. Michael, 11 of 18. So we had a lot of guys step up. Nicola, almost another triple-double. And obviously it's on me to try to find ways to help that bench unit out because that was such a weird first half. We get up, go to our bench, they go on a huge run. We go back to our starters. We went on a big run to get back into it. And, just tough way to end the road trip. But, Utah's waiting for us in Denver right now. They ain't feeling sorry for us. And we got to go home and regroup and try to protect our home court and get our first home win of the season.
You mentioned pregame, as much as you guys have seen each other the last couple of years, don't like each other. We obviously saw that after Brown's dunk on Gobert. What do you think about the emotion in that moment and then just kind of the way it was handled?
Yeah, I mean, this is an emotional game. It's a competitive game, you know, and CB had an impressive play. To be honest, I didn't even see exactly what happened. You know, they took offense to maybe CB celebrating, I'm assuming, without having seen the video. But most importantly, to your question, I thought it was handled by their staff, by our staff, our players, their players, the referees. It didn't get out of hand. You know, it was nipped in the bud. Some words were said, emotions run high. They're trying to get a win, we're trying to get a win, and then you move on and you play on from there. So I thought that's part of the game. No one was doing anything dirty or egregious in nature, and I think the peacemakers were able to calm it down and diffuse it right away, which was great. Thanks, everybody.